Hey folks, Deano here again. This time taking a look at the new Demoniacal Fit Super Saiyan head sculpts, based off the Super Saiyan Blue Broly movie, Goku and Vegeta heads. Or yeah, as they like to call it, the SS Goku-Vegeta custom head sculpt set. Bit of a mouthful, but yeah, basically it's new versions of the Super Saiyan haired Goku and Vegetas. And yeah, apologies for the lighting first of all. For some reason the lighting in my room is making them look almost mustard yellow like, at least on the camera anyway. But they're not. As you can see, here's the old Vegeta here for comparison, and it's the same colour, completely the same. They've matched it almost perfectly. So yeah, let's take a quick look at the packaging before we do anything else. So yeah, as you can see, for some reason Goku gets to keep his proper spelling this time round, but Vegeta gets a B instead of a V. As you can see, there's the possessed horse logo right there. I'm really not sure why everyone keeps calling these Demoniacal Fit, because the more I think about it, there's no mention of Demoniacal Fit anywhere on these boxes, is there? Even down the bottom it says possessed horse as the kind of trademark. Ages 15 and up, some warnings on the bottom. Oh no, there's a Demoniacal Fit. Assisted by Demoniacal Fit, okay. It's a bit weird. And there's the guy's Instagram, Twitter and Facebook if you want to go and say hello. I think he does deserve the love for these things he keeps bringing out. But yeah, on the back you've got instructions, even though I really don't know why Tamashii and things like that put out instructions, because a toddler can swap the faces in these things. But yeah, there's really nothing else on the packaging, so let's get back to the main event, shall we? So first things first, let's take a look at the different faces that you get. So first one is Vegeta with the stern look on. Now Vegeta suffers a bit more than Goku does in the colouring department. So on camera it looks fine, but his eyebrows are very, very almost whitish yellow, and it really doesn't help them stand out much. When you compare it to this one, obviously it doesn't look quite right on camera, but these ones stand out more because they're more of an orangish yellow. But yeah, all of the Vegeta faces sort of suffer from that. So let's get them out of the way just now, shall we? Take a quick look here. So there's the gritted teeth face for Vegeta. Again, it's not really showing up much, but both of the heads do have shading on them, just very light shading. Standard Vegeta fare goes round his widow's peak. You get the screaming face for Vegeta, and unfortunately his smirking face looks a bit off, because the other two were based off, or the other three, sorry, were based off his Super Saiyan Blue faces, whereas this one is based off his Super Saiyan God, so his pupils look really big in comparison. But yeah, it's alright, but I would still say if you're going for a smirking Vegeta face, go with the existing one if you have it. This one just captures Vegeta a lot better, his smug look. Plus Vegeta didn't really smirk much in the Broly movie and stuff, did he? But yeah, not really a fan of this one, and unfortunately Goku's has a problem as well with the smirking face. But first of all, this is Goku's stern face. So again, it's not showing up on camera at all, but there is slight shading round where the two parts of the hair sort of meet. And yeah, looks really good, the stern face. Same thing for his gritted teeth face. And his yelling face. I quite like the yelling face for both of them, really. Kind of suits the Super Saiyan aesthetic. And yeah, there's the smirking face. Now, I'm really sad that this one didn't come out perfect, because I've always wanted a smirking Super Saiyan Goku. And yeah, I don't know if you can make it out on camera, but right there, you can just make a blotch out, which looks as if he's dribbled his dinner down himself. A bit unfortunate. Takes away from the look of the smirking face. But what can you do? Such a shame. So yeah, going back to the actual heads themselves, same as the Super Saiyan Blues. To take them off, you just pull at the spikes on his, pops off dead easy, pops on just as easy as well. Same with the Goku, you pull off his bangs. Now the faces do tend to pop off with the head, but it's easy enough just to put them back on. No hassle, no fuss. And yeah, so they look decent as is. Obviously, not many people have these bodies. These are the Broly movie bodies. And I know for a fact Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue from that movie has shot up in price. And this one is getting up there. It's it's in the mid-40s or something, I think, now, which isn't too bad, but it's still not great. So yeah, let's take a look at different bodies, shall we? I don't have any 1.0 bodies with me, because I've already tried it off camera and they didn't fit. The pegs are completely different on the 1.0s to the 2.0s. So let's pull these heads off and get started trying, shall we? So the only other 2.0 Vegeta you really have, apart from the Scouter one, which wouldn't look right anyway, is the Super Vegeta body mould, which, let's be honest, is just the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta 2.0 mould in a different colour. So yeah, the pegs are exactly the same. For some reason, JP Toys was saying that he had difficulty putting it on this body, but didn't have a problem with the Broly movie one. The neck pegs are the exact same, as far as I can tell. Although I will say that both heads were incredibly tight. I had to take a screwdriver and scrape, or a drill bit, sorry, and scrape just the slightest amount out of that peg hole to get it to fit snugly. Now I have trouble popping it back on. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, the Super Saiyan look on that body is far better. I like that a lot more for the Super Saiyan than I do for the Broly movie colour scheme. That's just classic Vegeta, isn't it? Just a shame these Vegeta bodies have the dead bulky shoulders. I still have no clue why they did that, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, unfortunately that does it for the Vegeta bodies. The Scouter head just wouldn't look right in general. Plus his neck is dead thin and the head's come out looking weird anyway. So we have the Awakening Goku body, which fits on just fine. Actually looks really good like that. You'll notice I put a different belt on him. So yeah, this body just goes with everything. It really does. No doubt when Demoniacal Fit's version of Ultra Instinct comes out, which I think it has actually released, so I'll have to look into purchasing that. This head will probably look good on that as well. Would look about right for the Buu Saga, the ending of the Buu Saga, with the Super Spirit Bomb. But anyway, I'm droning on. Looks good there. And finally, this is my Bootleg Super Saiyan 3 body that I made so that it matches the Cell and Buu Sagas. Pop that on. All I did, by the way, is get a bootleg neck peg for the Goku and glue it in place. And yeah, it worked really well. The Super Saiyan 3 bootleg bodies, they're not the best. They do tend to be a bit fragile, but they're the best bootleg bodies you can get, apart from buying more of the Ultimate Gohans from Demoniacal Fit, which isn't quite the price of a Figuarts, but you might as well be buying Figuarts Blue Goku at that point. So yeah, that is how he's going to look on my shelf. Just the standard Super Saiyan Goku. I might actually take the logo off just to make it a bit more closer to the Cell Saga and stuff like that. But yeah, that will do it, guys. So let me know what you think of these two in the comments, and until next time, I shall see y'all later.